Hello everyone, this is Meredith Wyatt with the National Weather Service here with your weekly weather briefing for Thursday, October 5th. So a couple of highlights. We are expecting a strong cold front to move through the state early on Friday. And so with this, there's going to be a chance for some rain showers and perhaps an isolated thunderstorm, especially for areas west of I-85 after midnight tonight. We are not anticipating heavy rainfall or widespread strong to severe thunderstorms with this system, and forecast rainfall totals are actually expected to be less than 1/10 of an inch overall. And then behind the front, a much cooler and drier air mass is going to pave the way for fall-like temperatures and again drier conditions to be prevalent across the region through the weekend into early next week. So looking currently, for the rest of today, we can expect dry conditions to continue. You might see some cloud cover increasing today, and that's thanks to a little bit of moisture return that we're getting ahead of this system. And taking a look at the map here, you can see the cold front just to our west. This front is expected to move through the area on Friday. And just something to note, we do have Tropical Storm Philippe out there in the Atlantic going on its way, but this system is not expected to bring any impacts to Georgia. So again, here's a current look at our satellite. You can see some high clouds starting to stream in across the region today, and cloud cover is expected to gradually be on the increase through the remainder of the afternoon ahead of this system. And again, just a little bit more on Tropical Storm Philippe. For those who are interested, again, we're not expecting any impacts from this system. As you can see here on the map to the right, according to the National Hurricane Center, they are expecting for this system to track actually due north and still remain a tropical storm and perhaps make landfall somewhere along the coast of Maine. And taking a look closer at tomorrow. So again, we do have this cold front that will be moving through the area overnight tonight into Friday. So we can expect some increase in rain chances again for areas primarily west of I-85 after midnight tonight. We're not anticipating much in the way of thunder, though a couple of rumbles of thunder cannot be ruled out. And as this system continues to track through the area on Friday, we are seeing some indications that this system is going to weaken. So rain showers may actually transition to more drizzle, perhaps even virga, so the rain may not even really reach the surface as this system pushes more towards the east part of Georgia. So again, areas of East Georgia may not even see much in the way of rain at all as this cold front loses steam while it's progressing through the state tomorrow. And again, taking a look at our local forecast, kind of zooming in on Georgia itself. Again, here is a look at the rain chances here on the left for tomorrow. We see those higher rain chances again across portions of North Georgia, and then some lower rain chances the further you get east. And then taking a look on the right here, we do have high temperatures for Friday as well, a little bit cooler than what we've been seeing the past few days, especially across the north, and that's thanks to the cloud cover that will be present across the area, thanks to this system that will be moving through. And then taking a look at our weekend. So we have Saturday here on the left, Sunday on the right. So we are expecting this front to be through the state by Friday, and this will usher in much drier and cooler temperatures to the area. High pressure will settle in, and again here on the right, this is Sunday. We still have high pressure dominating the weather pattern across the southeast. And then taking a look at our temperatures, much anticipated fall-like temperatures expected through the weekend. On the left here, we have the maximum temperature forecast for a couple of our cities across the forecast area. I'll draw your attention to Saturday and Sunday, those columns. Again, this system coming through is going to usher in a much cooler air mass, really some of the cooler temperatures than we've seen so far this season. particularly on Sunday, areas really struggle to get out of the 60s. So it's going to feel really nice this weekend, and then you can see a little bit warmer as we go into next week. Here in the center, we have the minimum temperature forecast, and again, I'll draw your attention to Sunday and Monday time frame. Those low temperatures are going to dive into the 40s, perhaps even the upper 30s. There you see in Blairsville, and for areas across the northeast Georgia mountains. So definitely going to be chilly out there to wrap up the weekend. And I've also included on the right a minimum relative humidity forecast. So again, I mentioned, the cooler temperatures will a much dry, even drier air mass is going to settle in and remain parked across the southeast this weekend. And with that, that could certainly pose some concern for fire weather. So that's definitely something we're going to be monitoring, especially tomorrow going into the weekend. Those relative humidity values really tank, as we're expecting much lower dew points than we've been seeing dry as a result of that drier air. And again, regional temperatures, again, this is just another way to view the temperature forecast over the next 7 days. We do see, again, once that front moves through, much cooler temperatures through the weekend with a slow, gradual warming trend as we move into next week. And then again, speaking of next week, dry conditions and seasonal temperatures are expected to prevail into early next week. We may have another front move through around midweek, but we're really not anticipating much in the way of precipitation at this time. So the map on the right here is a view of Monday. We still have high pressure across portions of the southeast, the Atlantic coast. And again, here, this is Tuesday and into Wednesday. So you see, we do have a couple little boundaries that are being indicated here on this map. But really at this time, again, not anticipating much in the way of precipitation with this at this time. It really just may be more of like a wind shift associated with this boundary. And here is a look at the 6 to 10 day temperature and precipitation outlook from the Climate Prediction Center. So this is valid for the October 10th to the 14th time frame. So on the left here, we see that we're near normal as far as temperatures go. Again, this is looking at next week. And then for precipitation, we are looking at maybe slightly above to near normal, or near normal to slightly above for late next week. Again, we may introduce later in the week, some more precip chances to the area, but again, still very, very early in the period for that. But again, something we'll be watching for sure. And in summary, again, a strong cold front expected to move through on Friday, bringing the chance for rain for parts of North Georgia. Again, we're not anticipating heavy rainfall or widespread strong to severe thunderstorms. With this system, rainfall totals expected to be less than 1/10 of an inch overall. And behind this system of fall-like temperatures and dry conditions expected through the weekend into early next week, and this will be followed by a gradual warming trend next week as well. And so that is all I have for you today. Please don't hesitate to reach out with any comments, questions, or concerns. We appreciate everything you guys are doing for us, and we hope you all have a wonderful weekend.